Welcome back, friends. As we enter the new year, I know there's a lot of new white belts just starting out, so to help you guys out, I'm starting a new series called Jiu-Jitsu for Dummies, where I break down all things Jiu-Jitsu. So today's topic is going to be the Jiu-Jitsu point system explained. If you guys are thinking about competing, or maybe you're a parent of a child who's competing and you have no idea what's going on, the Jiu-Jitsu point system can be really confusing, so let's break it down for you today. So one of the first ways you can score points in Jiu-Jitsu is through a takedown. All Jiu-Jitsu matches start standing, and in order to get things to the ground, you either have to pull guard or you have to go for a takedown. Now, a takedown is worth 2 points. A guard pull, on the other hand, is worth 0 points. Well, why would anyone want to go for a guard pull if it's not worth any points? Why wouldn't you just go for a takedown instead? Well, maybe you're not very good at takedowns yet, and maybe you're very confident in your guard. So if you want to get the game to your game as quickly as possible, then you might just want to pull guard. So you may not get any points, but you have the advantage of playing the game that you want to play instead of your opponent going first and possibly pulling guard themselves, or going for a takedown and then you're down 2 points. Here's a quick example of a takedown. I shot in for a single, I kicked her to the mat, and that's my 2 points. Let's say you've successfully taken your opponent down, you've secured your 2 points. Well, what now? Well, the person on top is going to be trying to pass the guard now. To pass the guard, you need to get in between the space of your opponent's knees and elbows, securing a pin either through side control, knee on belly, or the mount. Now, you don't get any additional points for securing side control, as that's just a simple guard pass. Here's a quick example of a guard pass. So I'm starting to smash my opponent's legs, I'm trying to get into that space between the knees and elbows, and I secure my side control right here. But if you want to get some extra points, you can try going to knee on belly. Knee on belly is a position where you have your knee on your opponent's belly, just like it sounds, and you step your other foot out. If you hold that position for 3 seconds, you get an extra 2 points. Here's a quick knee on belly example from my BJJ rolling commentary videos. As you can see, I put my hand on the hip, I put my knee on the belly, and I step my foot out. Another interesting thing about knee on belly is, let's say you go to knee on belly, you secure your 2 points, and then you hop back into side control, and then you hop back into knee on belly again. You can get another 2 points for going back to knee on belly so long as you hold that position for 3 seconds. Now, if you get to the mount position, you get 4 points. The mount position is an extremely dominant position where you have your 2 knees over your opponent's belly and you're pinning them to the mat. From that same video, here's an example of me going to the mount. So my 2 knees are on the mat and I'm keeping heavy pressure. Now, similar to the mount position, you also get 4 points for securing the back. Now, the back position is where you have a seatbelt on your opponent, you have one arm over your opponent's shoulder, one arm under your opponent's shoulder, and you're holding your grips tight, and then you have 2 hooks, which are your feet on your opponent's hip. So here's a quick example of back control. As you can see, I have my 2 feet on her hips, those are my hooks, and I've already secured my points, so I no longer need to have the seatbelt, and I'm just going for a rear naked choke to finish the match. The final way you can score points in Jiu-Jitsu is by going for a sweep. Now, let's say instead of going for a takedown like we said in the very beginning, we pull guard instead. Our goal on bottom is twofold. We can either submit our opponent, which ends the match right away, or we can try and go for a sweep. A sweep is basically going from bottom position to top position. Now, you can do that through a myriad of ways, but basically, if you are able to go from bottom position to top position, forcing your opponent to the bottom, then you are able to secure 2 points. Lastly, here's an example of a sweep. I start on bottom and I come on top for 2 points. If you guys enjoyed this explanation, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And if you have any other questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I would be happy to answer any questions you guys have. I'm really excited to keep making these videos. And I just really want to help white belts get a grip in the sport and continue to grow and progress in their journey. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!